Hi, everyone. This is our project for sex health and decision making on sexually transmitted infections. I'm Emmy Berger.
Hi, I'm Michaela Devine.
I'm Skylar Yeager.
And I'm Lourdes Salem.
Sexually transmitted infections, more commonly known as STIs, are a prevalent issue in today's society. They're caused by bacteria, viruses, and parasites, which are spread through sexual contact. The CDC estimates that 1 in 5 people in America have a sexually transmitted infection. This is about 20% of the population. While that's a large amount of people having it, there is a negative stigma still surrounding it. Through this presentation, we will give relevant information and educate the audience on STIs. Hopefully, we'll be able to normalize material and encourage safe sex and ways to seek help if there are any concerns.
The public health significance of sexually transmitted infections is an important and extremely relevant topic. The rates of STIs continue to increase, which can be unsafe and damaging to public health. These infections are easily spread, so they can have a widespread negative effect. When left untreated, many STIs can lead to larger and more serious health issues. This leads to more and more people seeking medical treatment and immediate attention. Some STIs can even lead to infertility, which affects birth rates. It is important that people become more educated on how to practice safe sex and prevent them from getting STIs in order to stop the spread. Most STIs are easily spread through direct contact and bodily fluids, so it is important to use protection and be open and honest with a sexual partner.
Every semester, each grade within high school and colleges should be required to do a week course of sexually transmitted infections. These courses will include videos and recordings describing STIs, how to prevent them, and how to treat them. Teaching children at a younger age to have safe sex helps them to be informed of signs, symptoms, and treat for sexually transmitted infections. This alone will help decrease the rate at which STIs are seen. Additionally, condoms will be readily available for high school colleges students who are sexually active. Even at the University of South Florida campus, one of the campuses has a bucket of condoms available for students to take. Other recommendations to be made for teens include getting tested for HIV and getting the hepatitis B vaccine.
The majority of schools now have some kind of social media account affiliated with them. Using accounts on social media platforms such as Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok, and a bunch more to post about STI awareness is a convenient way of getting the message across to people at this age. By making posts on social media about the content learned in the mandatory STI curriculum, you give students the chance to interact and make the lessons more personal. Our plan is that when students finish the curriculum, their final project is to post an Instagram or TikTok that informs viewers on what they've learned about STIs. By doing this, you're giving other students the chance to not only learn about STIs, but to understand and relate to the seriousness of the matter. This also makes the conversation of STIs more casual and relatable, which is extremely important to break the stigma. Instagram and TikTok are two of the most common forms of social media amongst the teen age group, so it's a great way to spread information. If the conversation about STIs is normalized, more people will be willing to constantly get tested and talk about these topics.
For our two resources on information about sexually transmitted infections, we chose the Student Health Service website here at the University of South Florida and the STD checking website. On the USF Health Services website, there's an entire section dedicated to sexual health. They offer confidential examinations for all students, as well as STI tests and contraceptive management. There are direct links to set up appointments, learn more information about sexually transmitted infections, and information on testing methods. If you're a sexually active student, it's important to be educated on your own health. It is your responsibility to keep yourself safe, and USF gives us the resources to do so. The second resource we chose is the STD checking website. This website helps you to find a testing center near you that's affordable and effective. They've performed over 2 million tests and have over 4,000 testing centers worldwide. The tests are fast, with results coming in 1 to 2 days. This is extremely helpful for those showing symptoms and needing results quickly.
Although we had a unit about STIs, Creating this PSA has led us to discover more in-depth information about them. During the course of creating the PSA, we were able to read up on STIs more in depth in the textbook again, as well as talk to each other about the topic. Being able to have a conversation with peers about topics that are often stigmatized is a great way to see other people's perspectives and to learn. Another thing we learned during the creation of our PSA was that the U.S. Health Services has so many other things that they offer. Not only can they help you with STI checking, they offer mental health services, ADHD testing, immunizations, nutrition counseling, and so many other things.
Relating STIs to the three dimensions of sexuality, biologically, high school and college students are sexually active. During this time period, it has been seen that people explore and interact in a sexual manner. This could be caused by the hormonal response, especially seen in puberty. The psychological dimension ties in with discussing STIs and showing how common and relatable the situation is. This can remove negative stigma, remove awkward tension when asking to use protection, and encourage smart decisions when having sex. Using social media as a platform to educate others on STIs, using protections, and stigmas surrounding STIs, this can be viewed as a social cultural dimension. Social media is mainly used to express creativity, open up about life problems or successes, and even educate others on limitless topics. Having a page for a safe space for people to ask and learn questions would be the next step in society culturally.
Before taking this class and going through the chapters, I had no idea that STIs were such a common thing. So many people deal with them, and as a society, we needed to learn how to help people with STIs rather than to look down on them.
The stigma around STIs needs to be broken because if everyone was more comfortable talking about it, more people would get tested and get the help they need.
STIs can be very scary because a lot of them are asymptomatic and you may not even know if you have them. If you're sexually active, it's important to get tested often to keep yourself and your partner or partners safe.
Asking your sexual partner to use protection should not be uncomfortable but encouraged. One night can really affect the rest of your life, and if you don't use protection or take action to get checked if you have unprotected sex. One struggle that we faced as a group was having the chance to get everyone together all at once to discuss what needed to get done. With 4 of us having busy and very different schedules, it was hard to find an opportunity for us to meet. The way that we overcame the struggle was by getting together on group FaceTime calls. Instead of having a time to pick a place to meet, we were able to come together and discuss our project from the comfort of our homes. This also made it very easy to upload and keep up with each other when we had the chance. In the beginning, we mentioned some of our weaknesses just so we would be able to help each other and look out for those flaws. We also made sure to keep that everyone was able to contribute the same amount of work. To accomplish this, we discussed over FaceTime what each person was assigned to do. We all made sure to reread the material, agree on sources, and be open to constructive criticism. Taking initiative and keeping each other accountable for deadlines made the process of putting the information together easily. This assignment not only taught us about STIs, but how to work as a team, overcome obstacles, and step up to the plate if needed.
Thank you.